Hello all, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 27 of our Liverpool rebuild. Last episode we won the Premier League and we also won the Champions League. A really good result, to be honest. We dominated quite early, to be honest, and we done quite well. Overall, Champions League, phenomenal for me. Here is the squad. One thing I did want to go over was the prices of some of these players. You know, we have is that 7 players at over £100 million, which is really good. Now, this is one in the last episode I just finished off this purchase. We brought Arsene Zakarian for £18 million. He is now worth £92 million. Can't ask much more, to be fair. In this episode, I'm fully expecting. I mean, look at the size of the squad; it is massive. I'm expecting Fabrizio Romano tweeting, "Here we go," because I think there's going to be a fair few exits in this video, or so I hope, shall we say. One thing I'm also thinking of doing for next season is I'm actually thinking about putting Bellingham back into being a DM, and I'm thinking about pushing the central midfielder up to a number 10 to play a 4-2-3-1. If that is the case, I will probably keep Fabinho around, but it's going to be the likes of like Henderson and players like that who will probably go. Now, in between episodes, I have actually put some more of these players. Like last episode, you saw Juventus going for Thiago, and he rejected there. I have offered out some more of these players, so we will see what happens. Hopefully, we can sell some. We'll find out very soon. Let's forward we go. So Barcelona have made a non-negotiable offer of £21.5 million for Tsimikas. Now, for me, I think this is a really poor offer. It's really poor. £37.5 million. I can't even negotiate. If I could negotiate it, I would say you can have him for like 26, £27 million. I'm going to accept it. I don't really feel like I shouldn't, but I'm going to. Jordan Henderson, as we know, it's a case of just trying to ship out some of these guys. Like, I'd love to keep Thiago, but you know, he's unhappy to be touted to other clubs for transfer. Well, but the reason why you're being touted to clubs for transfer is because you're the one that's turned and said, "Oh, I don't know what I'm doing next season." Had you not have done that, I wouldn't be touting your services out to anyone. Let's be completely honest. So, Super Cup pits us against Atletico Madrid. That will be very close to the start of the season. Lots of players on international duty. We have some clubs that are willing to. Okay. See, they're all non-negotiable. What's frustrating here is that they still want me to pay some of their wages. I'll accept the 4 offers. No offers for Henderson or Carvalho. don't really want to go too low with him, but it is just about balancing the books now, to be completely honest. Jordan Hender's wage demands, okay, he's on a fair bit in all fairness. I can't go too much against that. I keep doing that. I need to go to offer to clubs. 5 million quid. It's about as low as I can go. Is it a problem but Arson doesn't speak English? Football was a universal language. Caroline Kelleher has agreed to go to Tottenham. We shall accept. I will leave the timeline. As we already do have now, our goalkeeping situation is Alisson Mamadiashvili, and then we have the young American Hilton as well. 107 million received by Liverpool on transfer fees is a new record. No offers from them players, which is not good. It's not good at all. Do we have any transfer window news? So basically, Jurien Timber, one player I was considering if Konate or Zabani went, he would be the guy that I was going to go for. But it's no problem at the moment to me, in all fairness. It's let's just see what we can get in, because at the moment we have £64 million. For some reason I thought we might have had a little bit more than that. And no doubt we hopefully will do if any of these boys. Andre Santos is now a Brazilian international. So I'm not very happy with this deal. I feel like I've been completely undercut by Football Manager, which is very normal. But he had to go, in all fairness. Doncaster for Silva. Yeah, that's fine. Arnu Comas is the Basel. Andre Santos has agreed to go to Arsenal. 9.9 million will be paid to Vasco da Gama due to the next sale percentage profit. We will get £27.5 million for it. That's fine. To be honest, he didn't play a great deal for us. Fantastic talent, and don't get me wrong, a little bit gutted that I've had to let him go, but it had to happen. Just had to check out to see what was that was down the bottom right there. Yeah, Vasco da Gama get £10 million. Having sold a player you brought to the club for a large profit, you've unlocked the no transfer windows unlockable. So you telling me that my transfer window now runs all the time? Because if that's the case, let's be honest, that's flipping ridiculous. All I know is right now is we've got £114 million just sitting there, which is fantastic. I keep hitting the wrong buttons though. Finances do look good. Hendrick is one that I am really looking at the possibility of. Dean Warren is one as well. He is a regen, but his versatility at the back is pretty special, I would say. Paul Weller, £26 million. Is that a? There's nothing there from Bayern. Thierry Henry, does he play much for them? No, he's in PSG reserves. Played a couple of games here or there for him, but he could be a target. Him and Endrick, I really don't know at the moment. Max Waltman is showing promise. If he's showing promise, we'll offer him a contract. I'm going to offer him everything but that 10%. And that will do there. And the rest can be set for release. Oh, Jack, you got to do it individually. What a nightmare. Oh, I am having a nightmare here. I found his demands to be unacceptable. No, not interested. I'm walking away. If they couldn't deal with it, then I can't deal with it either, as far as I'm concerned. He's not a player I'm too bothered. It gets more players off the books. Signings of the season. Gundogan, free transfer. Vitinha. Rule changes for Premier League. Okay, so there's nothing really. Just basically telling me when transfer windows are. I'm not particularly worried about it. Semi-final minimum. I think that's fair enough. Winner of the UEFA Super Cup. Winner of the Premier Division required. FA Cup semi-final. Carabao Cup. They're actually giving me a choice. Quarter-final. Community Shield winner. And Carabao Cup's not particularly bothered to me. We'll confirm that. Transfer budget set at 115 million with a partnership with Dynamo Zagreb. Is that the normal? That is the normal Dynamo Zagreb. They normally have some beauts here. Now, this is one man I have absolutely adored in the FIFA world. My favourite player by an absolute mile. On I think it might have been FIFA 21. He was out of this world. Okay, we shall move on. More money coming in. £80 million Premiership rights. So does that go straight into the finances? I don't know at the moment. So when we look at recruitment, we've got 250,000. I mean, we've got £115 million sitting there, to be honest. Ajax, Sacramento, Orange County. Oh, we've got Colorado Springs in there as well. So if we have a look at the squad, go by position. So we've got Ramsey and Alexander Arnold for right back. Left backs is Robertson and Kirkaz. These are my 4 centre halves. So from there upwards we are good. Henderson we are looking to ship out. I might even see if I can get rid of Thiago or Henderson. Thiago still has an offer on the table, so that's a possibility. If Thiago goes, I might keep Henderson. We should wait and see on that one. I'm not 100%. We've got Susic who can play in the number 10. We've got a lot of players who can play in the number 10. So we've got Susic. We also have Kudos. Harvey Elliott can't, but he can play out on the wing. Glock can. Carvalho can, but I want Carvalho out the door. Zakarian can play in all in positions. Then we've got Diaz and Strudel up on the left. On the right, we have Salah, Teles Magno, and Ben Doak. Then we have Nunez, Fofana, and Roque up top. But Iliev will be loaned out. Carvalho, I mean, how low do I go to try and get him off the books? I don't want to go ridiculously low. How much did Liverpool even buy him for? Just out of curiosity, from Fulham. 5.25 million. So there are a few players in here. We just need to see what Bellingham's going to do, and then go from there. Bellingham, Thiago. I can't get rid of Carvalho. I'll transfer list him, see what happens. Loan players to return, and yes, there are a stack of them. I do not pretend to think otherwise. I will see if Joe Bellingham wants to be extended on his loan. And that will be it. Southampton have made an offer for Veloso, that's fine. I'm not going to match that bid for Comas. I also do have that French centre back coming in. Wickham have made an offer for 7 months. 7 months is a funny time, but yeah, we'll accept it. Aston Villa signed Angelo. He was someone I did look at for right wing, but Talis Magno was the cheaper option. Bellingham goes back to Wickham. It makes sense just to carry on his development as such, because he's not going to get much game time with us. I don't think at the moment. He's probably another year away or so. Arsenal show interest in Thiago. I am pretty sure in saying that, yeah, there are transfer offers on the table. I will offer to more clubs, because I've just seen that Barcelona are keen. If Barcelona put in a bid, I'm going to be fuming that they've completely underhanded me with Simicast. Nunez upon a goal. Is there any truth that Arsenal could make a move for Thiago? I could let you know that they actually have already made an offer. He might already be on his way out. Waltman has signed, and Thiago is going to be going to Napoli. It's going to be interesting to see how long for, because it's £125,000 I am paying out of my own wage budget. But he is now off the books. I'm not overly happy that I've had to sell him, but that's why it's called a rebuild. There are certain players who just but will be leaving at certain times. Alaves have signed Anderson Arroyo. Let's see Thiago's contract, if no, it hasn't got nothing now for that at the moment. Although he will be joining in a couple of days. Do you know what? I completely forgot that the European Championships was going on. England have beaten North Macedonia. Loan list notification. If I loaned him, I would put in a mandatory fee. He can play on the right. He can play in the number 10. Oh, do I not? I've got the money now. I'm not going to do it yet. I fully expect Jude Bellingham to be scoring against North Macedonia. We're going to release Glatzel. And they have been released. Alright, okay. So we're going to offer Cade Gordon the contract. And we will find him a loan move. That's absolutely fine. He could be a really, really good player for us. Oh, I have also now just unlocked another unlockable. I have no idea what it is. Offer 2 clubs. It's a loan offer. Let's see if we can get some money in regards to this guy here. So we'll offer 40k, his wage percentage. Regular starter as an attacking midfielder. Do you know what? I will even do that. Just see what happens. Joe Bellingham, I will offer you a new deal. Okay, lose that yearly wage rise, mate. I'll knock you down a little bit here, and I'll knock you down a little bit there. I say we've got the money, it's fine. Henderson I'm not too worried about now. Alright, all my loan players are back. Iliev has come in. Now we paid 6 million for him. What's he worth now? He's just doubled, just like that. So, which is nice. As you have signed 15 players requiring a work permit, you have now unlocked the no work permits unlockable. Honestly, I think this is mental. I really, really do. I don't think it's a good thing either. Look at our overall balance right there. Lovely jubbly. 340 million have come in this month. This is where it's going to be quite interesting because we've got 2 going out the door. We've got 1 coming in. Loan offer's been made for Iliev, which is fine, which is what we wanted. Red Bull Salzburg have come in for Cade Gordon. Let me check this out. 39k. They're prepared to pay 1.3 million for the loan. It's fine. How about Olympiacos? I think they've matched the offer. They have. Yeah, wherever he sees fit. And also he's got a Nottingham Forest down there. They are not offering as much, but it is it's non-negotiable. I'm more than happy for him to come in and have a look. Anderlecht have gone in for Babadi, as he is a free agent now. I remember he wanted to keep it. I mean, there's 44 bids made for him. 44. I'm not going to get involved in that. Yeah, see, I knew they wouldn't be very happy about me selling him. Yes, that was a tough one. The club did make a profit on him though, which is probably no excuse. So Thiago has then gone. They recognise that he's been in poor form, but so Giallo is slightly concerned about the numbers who can play central defender. You was brought in as a backup. It's that simple. So chances of you playing at all are going to be very, very slim. Yet they all seek deals for Iliev. Right, when it comes to players like yourself, I will just accept loan offers for Iliev. Let's just check them out. I'm happy for you to literally go out on loan. Waltman to Ebbsfleet. Lots of loans coming out. The departure of Thiago has unquestionably caused concern. How will you appease the supporters and convince them the deal will benefit the club in the long term? Gordon has decided to go to Forest, which is fine. And he has also signed a new deal, which is absolutely cool with me. Just need to make sure I haven't got any promises. So Iliev Zakarian plays that we would win a domestic cup. Okay. Iliev alone, Waltman and Gordon alone. So basically they're all getting done. Thiago Silva. And he's wanted. Interesting. Cristiano Ronaldo. So was he still at United? He was. He actually was. That must mean the man is retiring. Yeah, he's retiring in 2 weeks. Sessegnon. Nobody there sort of strikes my chord. It probably would have only been someone like Thiago Silva I'd have been interested in, but no point ramming in the centre backs, we've got plenty of them already. Still keep looking at this kid, you know. Come on, let me. I'm gonna make another offer for him, just in hope. Hendrick, excellence. On my Damon, no, he's just not interested. He just don't want to know. So one person I am going to check on just to see if I can get him in. He's Hendrick. £20 million. Okay, they've accepted. And last time I tried to put an offer for him, he wanted to stick around there for his development. There you go. Exactly the same reason. He's not interested. Okay. Well, he's not going anywhere, let's be completely honest. Doesn't help, but it still states on there he's available for loan. No, he's got no status left. And when I come back here, respond to all offers, reject all offers. Real Madrid seek Nunez deal. Here we go. Dortmund coming for Zabani. £45 million. He's worth 36. It's non-negotiable. It's £33 million now. No. I'm rejecting it. Ooh, a mandatory future fee for Stuttgart. It's negotiable. Okay, so let's up this and let's make it that, and then it will be let's see if he'll go Stuttgart. It's a loan with obviously a mandatory fee in there. It will come to around £13.5 million. That's the way that some of these clubs can afford to buy these players, and that is absolutely fair enough with me. Chelsea's Mount was in talks with PSG. Interesting. Joe Bellingham stays at the club. Oh, so you told me what Premier League games have started. I don't think you've told me. Unless I've completely missed it. Southampton are chasing Talas Magno. £53 million. Is he really? I bought him very, very cheap. 6.25 million. Well, if they can stump up a little bit more than that, I might consider it. I am very much debating about a Mason Mount has gone to PSG for £45 million. Okay. Iliev is off to Ipswich. Not far away from my neck of the woods. Probably about a 45-minute drive. Yeah, I'm still gutted about him. Gutted. And Hendrick, in all fairness. PSG have come in for Harvey Elliott. Wow, there are some deals here that are frying my brain a little bit. He's worth 44. It's non-negotiable. Oh, what a tough deal, because he's a really good player. Let's come back to that. We'll negotiate this one. So we need a bit more from this lot. 1.8, so it's 13. So if you can pay, oh, okay, I'm hitting on the wrong thing. Something like that, then we've got a deal. Oh, go on then. I'll accept that. I really don't know here. He's not a player that I've played enough. If I sell Harvey Elliott, I'm going to accept it. I'm not sure that was the right decision, you know. I'm really not sure. It might be a decision I might really regret, to be honest. But this was about shipping players out, to be completely honest. Iliev's just gone on loan and he's just got himself a double hernia. So Italy have beaten England in the semi-finals, and it's an Italy and France final. The other thing I wanted to check out was the Copa America, Ecuador, Colombia, and the final. There could only be one final, couldn't there? Let's be honest. Arsenal have bought, was that Cole Palmer for 29? Okay, so Carvalho has decided he's going to stay put. Bournemouth have made an offer for James Balazaghi. I don't mean to be funny, but didn't his contract run out? Obviously I didn't release him as such. So what have we got in the pot here? 121 million. So what we got in the search here? 6 months expiring. How about 1 year? Harder Gula. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne's contract is up. Oh, he's getting older. Let's not make no bones about that. Seko Fofana, I really rate him as well. There's a few good names there. Right, so if we go into our search, as of right now we are not worried about any of this. Is there anyone that's transfer listed that... None in the recommendations. Fakir, Janjuma, Oxlade-Chamberlain, that didn't last long, did it? Tony Martinez, Zakaria. Right, there's not really anyone that's going to really... Hakimi, 307 million. Are you sure about all of this? Look at Sterling, 268. Stop it. See, for me, where is Mbappe? There's some prices here, aren't they? My goodness. I rate this fella. He's one fella I do rate. Okay, so I'll go to the shortlist. Paul Wanner. Just want to see his injury. Make sure we're not bidding on something that's mental. He just has a twisted ankle. I'm going to make an offer. He's incredibly interested in joining Liverpool. 21 and 31. Okay, I'm not so sure that's... I might have been able to go a little bit lower there. It's only £23 million. And this is a straight swap for Harvey Elliott, in my opinion. The only other player I might is Warren Thierry. I don't know. I really don't know. So we have a friendly. So I want to first off change this. Okay, we've still got players on international duty. That doesn't really help us. I'm just going to pick quite a random side here. Jude Bellingham, 2.5 in that role. He's not a defensive midfielder though. I want him as a ball-winning midfielder. I want him to support as well if he can. This is Declan Rice. But I'm going to start Jordan Henderson on the right. Tanners Magno. On the left can be Schrödlup. Right, in here will be Zakarian. But what is his best role? I might play him as an advanced playmaker. Up top, I'm going to select Detro Fofana. And the bench might take me forever to pick, but we haven't got a goalkeeper. Can I quick pick my bench? I don't think I'm going to be able to. No, it's just not worth it. It's just, unfortunately, it's a bit of a pain in the butt. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get all the players in here that I really want. But it is pre-season. How many subs can I have? 15. Okay, I probably will be able to get everyone in that I want then. It is literally going to be 45 minutes practically per player. Some won't even play, to be completely honest. I'm looking forward to seeing if Paul Wanner comes in as well. This is pretty crazy. Look at all these players I can still get in. We won't pick Harvey Elliott. We will let him do his own thing as he's in talks with PSG. I didn't think I would ever say that. He might even end up on the bench anyway. He won't. No, he will. He will actually. Beg my pardon. Not the most entertaining thing that I've done for a YouTube video, but there we go. Sorry that took so long. We will now get cracking and just see what happens. Lots of subs. We will just get this game on the way. I'm not ever bothered about friendlies, in all fairness. It's just a case of playing them out, and whatever happens, you probably won't even hear much from me, to be honest. Kirkaz has made the goal. It's Schlödel up. One of my absolute favourites, I have to say. He's been a cracking buy, he has. And he's gone and got himself another one. You love to see it. Magno into Fofana. They're carrying over to Schlödel up, and it's in the back of the net. So what I like about this starting lineup that I've actually produced for this game is literally just Alexander-Arnold and Jordan Henderson are two players that literally started with on the game. Everyone else there is new. I do like this Kirkaz signing, by the way. I think he's going to be really, really good. So it is really, really simple. So Mohamed Diaz really is actually going to be the only player that will play the whole match. Konate, Van Dijk, then we'll play Declan Rice with... Oh, I might be one of it. Well, I've got Fabinho normally, just not today. So we might play Bellingham. We will play Kudus on the left. Oscar Gluck in the number 10. Salah and Victor Roque. So unused subs is Giello, Susic, Doak, Carvalho, Nunez and Elliott. Well, we've got one back. Took them 20 seconds. Not good. Not good for the new guys that have come on. Better fire them up. Oh, why does it keep pausing? Always takes me a blinking minute to notice that nothing's going on as well. Andrew Robertson has got on the score sheet for us. That's simple enough, I think. We'll praise him. Kudos has scored. Kelvin Ramsey bursting in the box. Easy finish for Kudos. No problem whatsoever. Do you know what? We'll put Incello in there. It's no problem. It might be the only football we get. He's just a complete backup. Just because he can play that left back position. Because it did give us some trouble. (5-1) finish. Absolutely fine. It's a nothing game. Let's be completely honest. It means nothing. Okay, so Wayne is extremely interested. Yeah, well, I'm extremely interested in you, good sir. I was hoping this was going to be a free transfer. I'd like to get rid of that, but I will give you a little extra in your pay packet. Just because I'd very much like you to sign. Oof. That's fine with me. Because we literally do have a fair amount of money in our pocket, which is exactly what you want. I'm just not sure. Oh, we've got one on our recruitment. Wonder what that's about. What is that about? Interesting. I don't know what that's about. Is it still there? It is. I have no idea what this is. I'm not even going to pretend. I'm pretty clueless. I am going to try and make a move for Warren Zaire-Emery. Because I have the funds. I don't want to pay that much though, so this could be a drawn out process. Right, well, you're not going to get that much from a percentage of sale off me. That is certain. And what I'll do is league appearances. I'll give you 2.5 million, but I will give you the 40 game of another 2.5. And here we will just give you that. Okay. Tottenham have now come in for Harvey Elliott. £34 million. It's non-negotiable. I'm rejecting. The offer's not good enough for me. Thierry Emery is interested. Okay. Now, one thing I thought I saw that I may have just messed up on. I may have just promised him to be a star player. Squad player. Thank God for that. That is the end of Jordan Henderson's career if he signs for us. That's for certain. Andrew Robertson has retired. Brazil win 3-0 in the Copa America. Schledl as the European best young player. Look at them stats. Won't be long before he's really pushing pushing Luis Diaz, because Alisson's up the top there. Alexander Arnold and Schledl. We love that. Alisson's won best goalkeeper. And he was selected in there. Tottenham signed Babadi. Harvey Elliott has agreed terms to go to PSG. So it's more or less a swap with Elliott and Thierry Emery if he's going to come over. So we're getting two really good young players here. So 6 players called up for the Olympics. Thierry Emery and Wanner's moves are now on work permits. So that is going to conclude today's video. Not been overly entertaining, please don't think otherwise. In my opinion, it's been quite an important video because we have managed to get up to £164 million in the transfer budget. There's still players that I'm looking to put out the door, to be honest, so there could be more money in there, but in all fairness, I'm happy with my squad and I don't really want to get many more players in. Thierry Emery and Wanner are the ones I want. We'll see about them in the next episode. We have 3 more friendlies at the start of the video and then we're going to get straight into the season. So please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. We will catch you in the next one. And hopefully we'll hear Fabrizio Romano saying, "Here we go." Have a good day.